angle A is equal to angle B, angle C is equal to angle D. We have to prove, children. Okay, children. Children, let's start. So, children, I'm doing here. Please see here. Children, this is A, B, C, D. These both are parallel, children, and these are equal. These are equal. We have to prove that angle A is equal to angle B, children, angle C is equal to angle D. Okay, how shall we do, children? Anyone? Anyone wants to say, or shall I tell? Anyone wants to do, children? We have to prove this and this are equal, this and this are equal.
Sir, we can divide it into triangles.
You want to divide like this?
Yes, sir.
No, not like that. No, we can't divide it.
Angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degrees.
You are not able to identify this in the textbook, some children. See here. I will draw CE parallel to AD and CE equal to AD. I will draw construction. Children, try to understand. CE parallel to AD I am drawing and CE is equal to AD. Children, if CE is parallel to AD and CE is equal to AD, what can I say? AEC is a
parallelogram.
Why a parallelogram? Because
sides are equal and parallel.
Opposite sides are equal and parallel, which is a parallelogram. So, children, try to understand. If this is x means this is also x. Try to understand, children. Okay, no need to do like that. Please see here, children, all of you. They said that AD is equal to BC. They said it is given. According to construction, AD is equal to CE. AD is equal to CE. From this both, we can write BC is equal to CE. BC is equal to CE. Children, BC and CE are equal. If BC and CE are equal, base angles also equal. Children. Angle X is equal to angle X. Why, children? Base angles are equal. Base angles are equal. Try to understand. Those who did not understand, again I'm saying, children, this is equal, this is equal. They have given. This is equal by construction. So these both are equal by base angles. This is X and X. So if these both are X, okay, I have proved. Now see, children, if angle E is equal to X, angle D also X. Can anyone say why?
Opposite angles.
Opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. Textbook sum you are not able to identify. Children, try to see here. See, children, if angle E is equal to X, angle D also X. If angle E is equal to X, angle D also X, because opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. Opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. Try to understand. If angle E is equal to X, angle D also X, because opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. And children, if this is X, this is also X. Can anyone say why?
Alternate angles.
Alternate interior angles. If angle EBC is equal to X, then angle BCD, then angle BCD also X, because alternate interior angles. Try to understand, children. Alternate interior angles. Try to understand, children. Alternate interior angles. Please, children, please try to understand. Try to understand. Those who did not understand, again I'm saying, slowly I will say, try to understand, children. So this equal, he said, and I drew like this, children. I drew like this, such that these both are also equal. These both are equal. These both are equal. So these both equal. So this is X, this is also X. If this is X, this is also X, because opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. If this is X, this is also X. Why, children? Because alternate interior angles. And children, if this is X, what will be this, anyone?
180 minus X.
Very good. 180 minus X. Okay, forget about this. If this is X, what will be this, anyone?
180 minus X.
180 minus X, because co-interior angles are supplementary. Co-interior angles are supplementary. Children, that's what they asked. He asked us to prove angle C and angle D are equal. He asked us to prove. We proved it. Angle A, angle B equal. He has to prove. We proved it, children. Angle C is equal to angle D. We proved XX. Angle A is equal to angle B. We proved 180 minus X, 180 minus X, because co-interior angles are supplementary. Because first only he said they are parallel trapezium. Anyone have any doubt, children, in this sum? Textbook sum only this is. Okay, children. So this is X means this is X. Can anyone say why?
Opposite angles of a
Opposite angles
Opposite
of
angles of
parallelogram
parallelogram are equal.
equal.
If this is X, this is also X. Can anyone say why?
Alternate interior angles.
Very good. So because these both are equal, these both are also equal. Because these both are equal, these both are also equal. That's what they have proved. Ask children. We have proved it. Over. Okay, children. This is. Please mute your audios, children, when you are not saying. Mute your audios when you are not saying, children. I'm getting disturbance. Next, some children. Please see here. The four angles of quadrilateral are in the ratio of 1:2:3:4. The four angles are in the ratio of 1:3:4 and 2:3:4. Find all the angles. Who will tell you?
Sir,
Tell.
1x plus 2x plus 3x plus 4x is equal to 360 degrees.
Why? What you will write in brackets?
So, angle sum property.
Very good.
9, 6x. 10x is equal to 360 degrees. X is equal to 360 by 10, 36.
Now, individual angles.
1 into 36 into 2 into 36, 3x, 3 into 36, 4 into 36.
Shabash, shabash. So, individual angles you have to find out. 36, 72,
36, 72,
108, 144.
Yes, sir.
Like this, you have to find out, children. I hope you are able to understand, children. Like this, you have to find out. Please, children, this is just a revision of quadrilaterals I'm doing, children. All of you, please see here. Next question. I will be saying various different types of questions which are possible in exam, children. Please see here. Next question. ABCD is a rectangle. Children, A, B, C, D is a rectangle. A, B, C, D is a rectangle. AC is the diagonal. AC is the diagonal. Find the nature of ACD. Find the nature of ACD. Give reason. Can anyone say what is the nature of ACD? What is the nature?
right angle triangle.
Right angle.
Fantastic. Right angle triangle. Why right angle triangle? Because in rectangle all are 90 degrees.
Rectangles, all angles are 90 degrees.
Very good. Because in rectangular all are 90 degrees. Okay, children. I hope you are able to understand. Yeah. Next question. Okay. So, children, prove that diagonal of parallelogram divides into two congruent triangles. Anyone? Prove that diagonal of parallelogram divides it into two congruent triangles. Anyone? Who will tell this sum?
Sir, can I say?
Diagonal divide it into two congruent triangles. Anyone?
Sir, can I say?
Yeah, Nana.
Yes, sir. ABCD is a parallelogram, sir. Yes, sir.
Required to prove? What is required to prove?
ABD is parallel to CBD.
Congruent.
Congruent to CBD, sir.
ABD is congruent to CBD. Come on, proof.
Yes, sir. CD is equal to AB, sir.
CD is equal to AB. Why?
Yes, sir. Opposite sides are equal in parallelogram.
In parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. Next.
Yes, sir. BC is equal to AD.
BC is equal to AD. Why?
Opposite sides are equal in parallelogram, sir.
Opposite sides are equal in parallelogram. Next.
Yes, sir. BD is equal to BD common side.
Common side. So why?
By SSS congruency rule. Triangle ABD is congruent to triangle CBD.
Triangle ABD is congruent to triangle CBD. Why you should write? Because angle A is equal to angle C, correct?
Yes,
you should
sir.
write. B is equal to B, correct? You should write. And D is equal to D, correct? You should write.
Yes, sir.
So children, diagonal of a parallelogram divides into two congruent triangles. Diagonal of parallelogram divides it into two congruent triangles. Diagonal of a parallelogram divides not only this, children, if you draw like this also, these both are congruent. Diagonals of parallelogram divide the parallelogram into two congruent triangles. Diagonal divides the parallelogram into two congruent triangles. By SSS you can say, by ASA you can say, any congruency you can say, no problem, we have to follow this rule only, nothing is there, children. We can follow any rule and we can solve the sum in the exam. Next question. Next question, sir. 1 second. One second, children. Yeah. Question. Show that the diagonals of rhombus are perpendicular to each other. Children, show that diagonals of rhombus are perpendicular to each other. Show that diagonals of rhombus are perpendicular to each other. Means we have to show 90 degrees, children. Okay, we have to show it is a 90 degrees. Children, this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D. Please keep copying. We have to show that this is 90 degrees. What is required to prove, anyone? We have to prove that angle O is 90 degrees everywhere. 90 degrees everywhere. Anyone wants to say, or shall I say, children? Yes, anyone wants to say, or shall I say, children? Nandika, try now. OAD and OAB, right?
In triangle AOD and AOB.
AOD and AOB.
OA is equal to OA.
AOB. Tell.
OA is equal to OA common side.
AO is equal to AO common side.
AD is
equal to AB. Because in rhombus
all sides are equal in rhombus.
OD is equal to OB.
Is equal to OB.
Why?
So because that bisects.
In rhombus, diagonals bisect each other. In rhombus, diagonals bisect each other. In rhombus, diagonals bisect each other. So by
SSS congruency, triangle AOD is congruent to triangle AOB. By CPCT, angle AOD is equal to angle AOB. X is equal
to
X.
Is equal to angle X. By CPCT, angle X is equal to angle X.
X plus X is equal to 180. To X is equal to 1. Linear pair. X is equal to 90 degrees. Hence,
angle O is equal to 90 degrees. So we proved that diagonals are perpendicular to each other. We have proved that diagonals are perpendicular to each other. Children, we have proved that diagonals are perpendicular to each other. Next question, children. One second, children. Yep. So children, I hope you all know midpoint theorem. I hope you all know midpoint theorem very well. Just a small revision on midpoint theorem, children. Again, I know you people know it very well. Just a small revision on midpoint theorem, children. Please see here. Those who don't know midpoint theorem, listen carefully and copy down. Those who know it, just revise. Those who don't know, please copy down properly. What is midpoint theorem? Compulsory it will come, children. What is midpoint theorem? In midpoint theorem, a line drawn joining the midpoints of two sides. A line drawn joining midpoints of two sides. A line drawn joining the midpoints. This is midpoint and this is also midpoint. A line joining midpoints of two sides is parallel to third side, half of third side. Parallel to third side, half of third side. What is given, children? They have given what, children? They gave that. They gave that. What is given, children? D and E are midpoints. Children, are you able to hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Midpoint proof is what? DE is parallel to BC and DE is half of BC. A line joining midpoints is parallel to third side, half of third side. Parallel to third side, half of third side. Compulsory question. Required to prove construction. Let's construct, children. Let's construct EF. Let's construct EF equal to DE. Let's construct EF equal to DE and join CF. That's all, children. That is only construction. Draw CF EF equal to DE and join children. Draw EF equal to DE and join CF. Draw EF. That's all, children. Now see, children, all of you. Now what happens means in these two triangles, AE is equal to EC. Why, children? Why AE is equal to EC?
E is midpoint.
E is midpoint. Angle E is equal to angle E. Why, children?
Vertically opposite angles.
DE is equal to EF. Why, children? DE is equal to EF?
EF construction.
By construction. By SAS. Please see here, children. By SAS. AED is congruent to CEF. These both are congruent. By CPCT, children, compulsory question, children, by CPCT, we can say that AD is equal to CF. AD is equal to CF. That is one CPCT. Other one is angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2. By CPCT, 1 is equal to 2. Angle A is equal to angle C. 1 is equal to 2. We can write. Now, children, slowly you see, AD is equal to CF we got. AD is equal to CF we got. AD is equal to BD we know. This is we got and this is we know. AD is equal to CF, AD is equal to BD. Therefore, BD is equal to CF. Therefore, BD is equal to CF. First one. Second one, children. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2. As alternate angles are equal. As alternate angles are equal, what we can say? AD is parallel to CF. AD is parallel to CF. AD is parallel to CF because alternate angles are equal. AD is parallel to CF. AD is parallel to CF. And if AD is parallel to CF, BD also parallel to CF because BD is nothing but a continuation of AD. Children, if AD is parallel to CF, BD is also parallel to CF because BD is continuation of AD. So we came to know that BD is parallel to CF, BD is equal to EF. BD is parallel to CF, BD is equal to CF. BD is parallel to CF, BD is equal to CF. If opposite sides are equal and parallel, opposite sides are equal and parallel means what, children? BDFC is
a parallelogram.
BDFC is a parallelogram. BDFC is a parallelogram. Children, BDFC is a parallelogram. If BDFC is a parallelogram, what we can say? DF also equal to BC. Try to understand, children? DF also equal to BC. Try to understand, children? DF also equal to BC and DF is parallel to BC. Children, if DF is parallel to BC, then automatically DE also parallel to BC. One proof over. If DF is equal to BC, DF can be written as DE plus EF is equal to BC. What is DE plus EF we can write because these both are equal by construction. 2DE we can write. 2DE because DE and EF are equal. DE and EF are equal. DE and EF are equal. So DE is equal to BC by 2. Half of BC and parallel to BC. Half of BC parallel to BC. This line is half of BC parallel to BC. A line joining midpoints of two sides of triangle is parallel to third side, half of third side. Line joining midpoints of two sides of triangle is parallel to third side, half of third side. Parallel to third side, half of third side, midpoint theorem, compulsory question, 100% guarantee. Basing on this, we'll do some practice questions, children, basing on this. Children, some practice questions we'll do, children, small sums we'll do. Okay, first question, basing on this, some practice questions we'll do. Children, I'm erasing this. First question. Children, see here, DEF are the midpoints of ABC. Children, ABC, DEF. Children, given, what is given? DEF are midpoints. Children, DEF are midpoints. Okay, we have to show that ABC is divided into 4 congruent triangles. Children, we have to show that ABCD is divided into 4 congruent triangles. 4 congruent triangles. Children, please see here. Those who did not understand, please see here. This and this congruent we should show. This and this congruent we should show. This and this congruent we should show. Shall we show, children? Anyone have any doubt? Children, one thing I will show you. Children, one thing I will show you, children. One thing I will show you. If remaining all are similar, we will write. One thing I will show you. Please see here, children. Children, DFCE. Children, DFCE. In DFCE, D and F are anyone?
Midpoints.
By midpoint theorem. Children, by midpoint theorem. DF is parallel to BC, means DF is also parallel to EC. DF is parallel to BC, means DF is also parallel to EC. 1. DF is half of BC, means DF is equal to EC. Because E is midpoint, no? This is half, children. Those who did not understand, slowly I will try to understand, children. Very, very easy question. D and F are midpoint. So DF is parallel to BC. If DF is parallel to BC, D is also parallel to EC. If DF is parallel to BC, DF is also parallel to EC. Because full it is parallel means half also it is parallel. DF is half of BC means DF is equal to EC. Children, DF is parallel to BC, DF is equal to EC. If opposite sets are equal and parallel,
parallelogram.
DFEC is a parallelogram. DFEC is a parallelogram. In parallelogram, anyone? In parallelogram, diagonal divides it into
two congruent triangles.
Two congruent triangles. Just now I told. Just now. So DEF, E is congruent to CEF. DEF is congruent to CEF. Similarly, DEF is also congruent to BDE. Similarly, DEF is also congruent to ADF. DEF is also congruent to ADF. So children, all are congruent to D. This is congruent to this, this is congruent to this, this is congruent to this. So all triangles, all four triangles are congruent to each other. All four triangles are congruent to each other. All four triangles are congruent to each other. Those who did not understand, slowly I will say. DF is midpoint. So by midpoint theorem, DF is parallel to BC, means DF is also parallel to EC. DF is half of BC, means DF is equal to EC. If opposite sides are equal and parallel, it is a parallelogram. So these both are congruent. In the same way, this is also a parallelogram. So these both are congruent. In the same way, this is also a parallelogram. This is diagonal. So these both are congruent. And all four triangles are congruent. That's what he asked us, children. He asked us to prove that only. He asked us to prove that only. Prove that all four triangles are congruent. Prove that all four triangles are congruent. They asked that only, children. I proved that. Okay. Practice some, children. You have to practice them. One more question. Yeah. If you are not able to copy fast, children, just take picture, children. Yes, children, over. Yes. Next question. Like this, we will practice one more sum on midpoint theorem, children. On midpoint theorem, we'll practice one more sum. On midpoint theorem, we'll practice one more sum. L and M are three parallel lines. Please see here, children. Figure L, M, N are three parallel lines. L, M, and L, M, N are three parallel lines. This is one transversal. The name of this transversal is P. This is one transversal. The name of this transversal is Q. Children, this is A, this is B, this is C. In the same way, children, this is D, this is E, this is F. Okay, children, I'm connecting this both. Okay, nothing is there. Let me say. Children, what they are asking means, we have to prove that, show that, please children, don't talk. Show that DE and DF are equal. We have to prove that, required to prove. Please see here, children. DE and EF are equal. Children, we have to prove that DE and EF are equal. Okay, so given what, children? Given is AB is equal to BC and L, M, N are parallel lines, like they give. Children, this equal to this, we have to prove that these both are equal. Children, this is equal to this, we have to prove these both are equal. Children, this is equal to this, we have to prove these both are equal. Construction. Anyone? Construction?
Join AF.
Join AF. Can you see anyone triangle ACF, children? ACF? In ACF, B is midpoint. B is midpoint and BG is parallel to CF. B is midpoint and BG is parallel to CF. B is midpoint, and so by converse of midpoint theorem, G is also midpoint. G is also
midpoint.
G is also midpoint. Those who did not understand, again I'm saying FDA. Take the triangle FDA. In FDA, G is midpoint. How it is midpoint? We prove. GE is parallel to AD. GE is parallel to AD because they only give. That is given. These three are parallel lines. So by converse of midpoint theorem, E also midpoint. Children, if E is midpoint, then DE is equal to EF. If E is midpoint, then DE is equal to EF. If E is midpoint, DE is equal to EF. Over, children. That's it. Those who did not understand, I'm saying, children, this is midpoint they give. And these both are parallel. First only said all three are parallel. So by converse of midpoint theorem, this is also midpoint. Now, in this triangle, this is midpoint we prove. These both are parallel. First only said. By converse of midpoint theorem, E is also midpoint. If E is midpoint, DE is equal to EF. That only he has to be proved, children. That's all. You should get an idea in exam that we should join AF and we should use converse of midpoint theorem. What is the difference between normal midpoint theorem, converse of midpoint theorem? I will show you. In midpoint theorem, these both are midpoints. In midpoint theorem, these both are midpoints. We will say this is parallel. In midpoint theorem, these both are midpoints. We will say these both are parallel. In converse of midpoint theorem, children try to understand. D is midpoint. They both are parallel. So E also midpoint. Again, D is midpoint. They both are parallel. So E is midpoint. Can anyone say what is converse of midpoint theorem? Anyone in the class? Anyone in the class? What is converse of midpoint theorem? At least one student.
Sir, can you say once more, sir?
D is midpoint. D is midpoint. D is parallel to BC. So E is midpoint. That is converse.
Okay, sir.
In normal midpoint theorem, D and D are midpoints. D and D are midpoints. So DE is parallel to BC. This is the difference between normal and this is converse. So children, where to use direct, where to use converse, you should know, children, midpoint theorem. A midpoint theorem states that if these both are midpoints, this is parallel to third side, half of third side. Parallel to third side, half of third side. Parallel to third side, half of third side. And converse says that if D is midpoint and they both are parallel, E also midpoint. If D is midpoint, these both are parallel, then E is midpoint. He said. Okay, children, next sum. One more practice sum, children. So please keep copying, children. Don't waste time, children. Don't sit idle. Please keep copying. One more question. If anyone knows, you can tell children. If you don't know, at least copy and practice them, children. So they said that AD and BE are medians. Please see here, children. Children, A, B, C, D, F, E. Children, what is given means AD and BE are medians. Can anyone tell who are medians? Children, what is a median? Can anyone say? Can anyone say what is a median? Can anyone say what is median?
It divides the line segment into equal halves.
Median divides base into equal halves. Median divides base into equal halves. If AD is median, it means D is at?
D is midpoint.
Very good. If BE is median, it means E is midpoint. Okay, so 1 second, children. So what this said means, see here, In the figure, AD and BE are medians of ABC. So BE is midpoint. E is midpoint. Okay. And he also said that BE is parallel to DF. He also said that BE is parallel to DF. He also said that BE is parallel to DF. What is required to prove, sir? You will ask. Children, we have to prove that. We have to prove that CF is equal to half 1/4 of AC. CF is equal to 1/4 of AC. Yes, children. Anyone in the class? Anyone wants to say? Or shall I say? Okay, I will say. Check CBE triangle, children. CBE. Can anyone help me? D is midpoint. DF is parallel to BE. So
by the converse of midpoint theorem.
Very good. Converse of midpoint theorem. F also midpoint. If F is midpoint, what we can say? EF is equal to CF. Over. Okay, children. Next. Children, next one. So we have proved that in CBD, this and this are equal. This and this are equal. Next one, children. You are able to understand, children?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, next one. So, children, next triangle you see here. See, children, AC means what, children? Can anyone say what is meant by AC? AE plus EC. Can anyone tell why? AE plus EC? Why?
E is midpoint.
Very good. E is midpoint. First only he told. So, can I say AE and EC are, children, 2 EC? Both are equal. Can I write 2 EC? Children, both are equal. AE and EC are equal. Can I write 2 EC?
Yes, sir.
EC I can write as EF plus CF.
EF plus CF.
But EF and CF are equal. Can anyone say why?
F is midpoint.
F is midpoint.
Fantastic. F is midpoint. So can I write EF and CF as 2 CF?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So AC is equal to 4 CF. 4 went down. CF is equal to 1/4 of AC. Over. Children, those who did not understand, slowly I will say try to understand, children. First only he said that E is midpoint. Who said, sir, means B is median, means of course in diagram it's not looking like that. It's not looking like that. But E is midpoint, he said, children. E is midpoint means AE is equal to EC, children. That's it, he said. Now in this triangle, D is midpoint, he said. And these both are parallel, he said. F is also midpoint by converse. If F is midpoint, EF and CF are equal. So this I showed here, children. This I showed here. Very, very, very nice sums, children, there. For practice, they will be very, very good, children. Anyone have any doubt in this, children? Anyone?
No, sir.
Please copy, children. If you are not able to copy, at least take the picture or screenshot, children. Thank you so much. Next sum. Next sum, children. Children, they said that ABC is a triangle. ABC is a triangle. He said that ABC is a triangle. Through ABC, lines are drawn parallel to BC, CA, and AB. Children, like this. Through ABC, they have drawn a triangle, children, like this. One line parallel to BC, one line parallel to AC, one line parallel to AB, like this, children. Okay, those who are not able to understand, please try to understand, children. This is A, this is P, this is B, this is Q, this is C, this is R. Given, I'm showing, children, given, please see here, children. BC is parallel to QR. BC is parallel to QR. AB is parallel to, anyone? AB is parallel to?
QC.
PQ.
PQ.
A is parallel to PR. AB is parallel to PR. Then you will ask what we have to prove, sir. Prove that perimeter of PQR is double the perimeter of ABC. Required to prove, children. Perimeter of PQR, we should prove that double the perimeter of ABC. Who will tell this? Anyone? Superb, some children. Using midpoint theorem, we can do it off. Anyone? I will help. If anyone wants, you can say.
So can I say?
Try none. I will help you. Start from here.
That in A, B and C are midpoints of B, so that is C, sir.
Yeah, no, B and D are?
Sir, that is C, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. C. I'm sorry. B and C are?
B and C are midpoints of triangle
PRQ.
PRQ.
Okay, by midpoint theorem?
By midpoint theorem, BC is parallel to
half of RQ.
BC is half of RQ.
RQ.
Over. That is over. Now, can you try this one?
A and C are midpoints of RQP. So by midpoint theorem, AC is parallel to, AC is half of
QP.
RP.
AC is half of PR. Can you try, Srini? Thank you, Nandika. And Srini wants to say it seems. Tell Nandika.
A
and B are?
A and B are midpoints.
By midpoint theorem?
AB
is
parallel to Q. AB is half of PQ.
AB is half of
PQ.
Add all. BC plus AC plus AB. What is BC, Nana?
Half of RQ plus half of PR plus half of PQ.
Very good. BC plus AC plus AB is what? Perimeter of?
Perimeter of ABC. Okay, sir. Perimeter of ABC.
Half common?
RQ plus PR plus PQ.
What is RP plus PQ plus QR?
Perimeter of PQR.
That's it. Over perimeter of PQR. If you bring here, so perimeter of PQR is equal to
into 2.
Over. Hence proved.
Yes, sir.
Is it nice, children? Some? Very easy, sir.
Yes.
Children, basic varieties, children. In textbook, we will not get this, but if you practice like this, some children, you will be in a position to do any sums. Okay, one more sum.
Sir, I didn't understand this sum. Can you explain it again?
Who didn't understand? Name?
Sir, Nandika.
Nandika, midpoint theorem, you know, huh? Midpoint theorem?
Yes, sir.
BC is parallel to QR. So BC is half of QR.
Half of QR.
AC is parallel to PR. So AC is?
Half of PR.
In the same way, A and B are midpoints. So AB is?
Half of PQ.
Add all over.
Okay, sir.
That's all. Don't get confused. Easy sum. Okay, children, next one. We'll practice 3-4 sums and we'll stop, children. Tomorrow morning again, I will take those who are interested can attend, children. So, children, ABC is a triangle. ABC is the triangle. I'm sorry, children, I'm taking your Sunday class, Sunday also, but because from morning net was not there. D is a point on AB. D is point on AB such that, children, AD is 1/4 of AB. AD is 1/4 of AB and E is point on AC. E is point on AC such that A is 1/4 of AC. Okay. They said that DE is 2 centimeters. What is BC? Children, DE is 2 centimeters. What is BC?
4.
No.
1 centimeter.
Huh?
1 centimeter.
No, BC na. BC.
4?
Sir, 4 centimeters.
1/4 no, sir. Okay.
1 second. Not like that. Now, see here. Slowly, I will say. Let me join one more children. Okay. This is 1/4, no? 1/4 means I'll draw very small so that you will understand. Here only I will draw D. Now, for both of them, some midpoints will be there. Let me.
Sir, 5 centimeters.
Please mute your audio, sir. 1 second, please. Now, see here, children. Those who did not understand, see here. Children, if AD is 1/4 of AB, AD is 1/4 of AB, AD will be half of AB. Children, AD is 1/4 of AB means AD is half of AB. Construction children, P and Q are midpoints. Please see children, if this is 1/4, this will be half of this children. In the same way, AE is 1/4 of AC means AE will be half of AQ. Now, because AD is half of AP, D and E are midpoints of APQ. By midpoint theorem, if DE is equal to 2, if DE is equal to 2, PQ will be?
PQ will be 4, sir.
4. PQ will be
4 centimeters.
Because PQ is double that of this. In the
sir, now PQ and BC now.
Now P and Q are midpoints of it. By midpoint,
8.
By midpoint theorem, if PQ is equal to 4, then BC is equal
to 8.
8. That's all. Okay, so children, if DE is equal to 2, this will be 4. If PQ is equal to 4, BC will be 8 by midpoint theorem. Children. By midpoint theorem. DE is only, children, this is 1/4 they gave. 1/4 means half of AP. Half of AP means D and E are midpoints of APQ. If this is do carefully. Okay. Next sum. Please see here, children. Next sum. Okay. ABCD is a quadrilateral. Children, see here. ABCD is a quadrilateral. Please see here. ABCD is a quadrilateral. EFGH are midpoints. E, F, G, H. Harika, are you there? Harika? EFGH are midpoints. Okay. Prove that EFGH is a parallelogram. Children, given what means EFGH are midpoints. Okay, we have to prove that EFGH is parallelogram. Saisha, can you tell? Saisha is there? Saisha? Srinil, you tell them. Srinil.
Yes, sir.
Construction, joint BD.
Joint BD.
In this triangle ADB?
ADB, H and E are midpoints.
H and E are midpoints. So H is?
H is parallel to BD and H is half of BD.
In the same way, CDB?
C?
G and F are?
G and F are midpoints.
By midpoint theorem?
GF is parallel to DB. And GF is half of BD.
If H is parallel to BD, GF is parallel to BD, H is parallel to GF. H is half of BD, GF is half of BD.
H is equal to GF.
H is equal to GF. If opposite sides are equal and parallel?
Parallelogram.
Opposite sides are equal and parallel. ABCD is a EFGH is a parallelogram. EFGH is a parallelogram. EFGH is a parallelogram, like that. EFGH is a parallelogram because opposite sides are equal and parallel. Okay, children. Next sum. Next sum. Children, ABCD is a quadrilateral. Please see here. ABCD is a quadrilateral. No. Show the line, the figure formed by joining the midpoints of sides of rhombus successively is a rectangle. Children, midpoints of rhombus form a rectangle. Who will tell this sum, children? Midpoints of rhombus are rectangle. Who will tell this sum, children? Yes, children, midpoints are rectangle. Anyone? Anyone? Tanmay, in ADB, what happens? Tanmay.
Sir,
can I say?
Tell me.
In ADB, P and Q are midpoints. PQ is parallel to BD. PQ is half of BD by midpoint theorem.
PQ is parallel to BD and
PQ is half of BD by midpoint theorem. In triangle CDB, SR is parallel to BD and SR is half of BD by midpoint theorem. S and R are midpoint. By midpoint theorem, SR is parallel to BD, SR is half of BD.
SR is half of BD. As opposite sides are equal and parallel.
PQRS is a parallelogram.
PQRS is a parallelogram. But we want to prove it as a rectangle. How do you prove it as a rectangle?
Sir, in parallelogram, all angles are 90 degrees. Then it
angle 1 is 90 degrees.
Angle 1 is equal to 90. Angle 2 and 3 are all. Angle 2 is equal to 90 degrees. Angle 3 is also 90 degrees.
Why?
Co-interior angles.
Co-interior angles. This and this are parallel. This and this are parallel. Co-interior angles are supplementary. So automatically, angle P will become?
Angle P is 90 degrees.
If this 90, P is 90, Q is 90, R is 90, S is
also 90.
All are 90.
RS is a parallelogram.
So parallelogram is a
rectangle.
Parallelogram is a. This is not a parallelogram now. It is a rectangle. This is no more parallelogram. It is a rectangle. This is no more parallelogram. It is a rectangle. Understood, children?
Yes, sir.
That's it, children. So remaining questions we'll do tomorrow, children.